Hello everyone. I am sorry. I have been very behind on my readings, but before I get into that, let me do an intro because I have a bad habit of not doing that. I just start talking. Like everybody knows who I am that I guess watches my videos. But anyways, my name is Ashley. This is the Intuitive Wellness Studio Tarot channel. I am a life coach, spiritual coach, tarot reader extraordinaire. I'm just trying to build up my platform, my business, my brand. That's why I'm on YouTube. I just want to share, the spiritual gospel. Just trying to help people through this journey called life, because life is hard. It's not, I'm trying to think of the right word. It's doable. You can definitely do it, but it is challenging. It does have its ups and downs. It can have its rough patches. But yeah, I'm going to be doing 3 readings today back to back because I'm really behind on videos. The first reading I'm going to do is a self-care reading, and I will be pulling from the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. Can't even get it. I have no idea where I got this deck from. I've had it for quite some time. I'm pretty sure you can probably get it from Amazon or something like that. But the reason why I wanted to do this reading first is because lately I've been experiencing a lot of stress and burnt outness. I don't even know if that's a word. I made it up, whatever. But I've been really burnt out lately because of work. And, I've been really trying to figure out how to balance things, or just make sure everything is integrated properly. Something's not being neglected. I'm just trying to, I guess, have proper project management with my own personal life, because that's what I do for work. Basically, I'm a project manager. But I've just been I've been feeling like I've been drowning, and I was just like, how do I get a hold of it? And I'm trying to control it and not it control me, basically, because I was experiencing some severe burnt outness. I don't know if that's a word, but it's going to be a word today. But it came to me during my talks with the Most High, and basically I just got the download. I just have to have boundaries. I just have to know my limits. I have to say no, plain and simple. And on Monday I'm definitely going to be operating in a different energy, because at the end of the day my health is more important than any job. So my mental health, because let me tell you something, when it starts with the mental, it will manifest in other ways. And I'm the type of person where when I'm really stressed out, I start to get bald spots in my hair. And I had just got my hair done, and my hairstylist was like, are you stressed out? And I was like, don't tell me, because I was afraid that was going to happen when she did my hair, because I can't really see my scalp like that. And she was like, it's small, but just be mindful. She was like, you don't want it to get bigger. And I was like, oh my God. So when I found that out, I was like, okay, I got to make some changes. So I booked a spa appointment for next month, literally 4th of July weekend. I think it's on the 5th. So I got my massage. I'm going to be having boundaries, my limits. I'm going to say no, because at the end of the day, you can be replaced like that in any workplace. So I got to take care of me. So I'm going to pull some cards and go from there. I didn't pre-shuffle just yet. Holy Father, Holy Mother, can I get some clarifying messages for the collective on what can we do to prevent burnout? What can we do to lower our stress levels? Can we get some clarifying messages on that, please, and thank you? So I got 3 cards. So the first card is number 1, abundance planning. And you know, I'm not going to lie, when I first saw this card, I was like, what in the hell does that have to do with anything? But I instantly, when I thought that, I got the download that I know what this means. So I feel like sometimes one of the things that can really stress people out is not having control over their finances. So I think sometimes to put ease in your mind and to eliminate the stress, have, you know, some abundance planning. Like basically just budget, plan your money out, you know, allocate monies to do certain things. Like, and it's so funny how this popped up, because one of the things that I really want to get back into doing is treating myself. I feel like I haven't been really treating myself, and sometimes when you are not pouring into yourself, you can't pour into others. So I have been neglecting myself, and it's very important to not neglect yourself. And you don't have to do anything super crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like I just, you know, booked a massage. You know, if you can't afford a massage, maybe you can run yourself a bubble bath, or like take a nice long hot shower, you know, or just rest. Just something as simple as just sleeping a little bit later, or taking a midday nap, or just relaxing, like taking a day where you just do nothing, where you just sit in the house and just relax, take a load off. You know, maybe just watch some TV. Like, you don't always have to be on. You don't always have to be productive. So I definitely will be doing this because I want to start treating myself again. Because I remember when I first separated from my ex-husband, one of the things that I used to do for myself as a form of self-care was I used to treat myself. Like, I used to take myself out to eat. I used to go to the movies. I used to, you know, do a little shopping, just do little things to pick me up and make me feel better. I would even just be outside amongst people. Like, I would just go to the mall, you know, just to say, because, you know, back then when I was separated, that was around COVID time, so we didn't really have much we could do. So one of the things I could only do was go to the damn mall. So, you know, that made me feel better about different things that was going on in my life. So that is one suggestion. Second suggestion is number 7, which is the burning bowl ritual. This is really good for letting things go, things that you've been holding on to. It's a good releasing ritual. I would say be careful with this because it's fire, but I was going to say, I feel like the best time to do this is whenever it's like a cycle during the fire energy time, like when during time of like Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And Cancer season is about to start, I believe, tomorrow. After Cancer season is Leo season. So I think this is, and it's funny because it's the number 7, and Leo season starts in July, towards the end of July. I think it's the 23rd it starts. So, and it's funny because the sun is in the background. So I really do feel like this is either for a Leo sign, or Spirit wants you to wait during, not Leo sign, fire sign. But I think Spirit wants someone out there to wait till Leo season to do a releasing ritual. And I would suggest you do it in the beginning of Leo season in the month of July, to release whatever you need to let go. And then the overall energy is create art, number 17. And it's funny because this is 1 and 7, this is 17, so 17, 17. So that number might be significant to you. I really do feel like this really speaks to me, because I've been really, okay, let me back up. So yesterday I went to my niece's dance performance. She is a dancer, and they had a Juneteenth type program going on. It was very nice. And I just remember watching my niece with her, friends, I guess. I don't want to say colleagues, but I guess her teammates. That's a good word, teammates. And I was just thinking to myself, like, damn, I really been wanting to get back into like my hobbies and my interests. And sometimes I just feel like I don't just have the time in the day. Like, I really want to learn to balance just everything. Because sometimes I be thinking to myself, like, how is it that I just don't have the time to do certain things when I don't have any children and I don't have a spouse? But I just feel like I'm so busy with my friends and my family and work. And then on top of that, I have side hustles too. It's like, and then on top of that, I manage my home all by myself, and that is work all on its own, okay? It's like I just want to get to a point in my life where I could just do it all without it tiring me out. I don't know if, it's because I'm getting older, because I am about to be 40, but it's like there's got to be a better way to be able to do all the things that I want to do and not be exhausted afterwards. But my whole point is I really want to get back into my hobbies and my interests. Like, I want to get back into, playing my flute. I want to get back into like my creative writing, being artistic with, maybe doing like photography or like creating like my own paintings and drawings and stuff, because I used to draw a lot back in the day when I was younger. It's so funny how when you are like a child, it just seems like you have all the time in the world to do stuff, but when you become an adult, it's like you ain't got shit. You ain't got no time to do nothing. You ain't even got time for yourself. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else. Just reading my books. Like, I fell off on reading my books, and I'm like, oh my God, like, even when it comes to me watching a TV show, I have to like put time to the side to watch a TV show. I don't have time to just be sitting there watching TV. I could be doing something else more important. Like, I feel like sometimes watching TV is not that productive, so that's why I don't really do it. I'm always doing something. Like, I'm always like budgeting or planning and organizing. Like, okay, I'm trying to figure out this project for my house. Like, how am I going to get this together for I'm always, so I just think that I just hope that Spirit can help me maneuver the integration or time management, something, because Lord, I need help. But that is the reading for the self-care. I hope that helped. I hope it resonated. And if it doesn't, that's okay. That's fine. I'll be doing readings, for other things that might resonate with you. Like, I'm going to be doing 2 other readings. Like, I'm going to be doing a ancestral Juneteenth reading next. And I'm also going to be doing healing the father wounding reading today too, because I'm very behind on my readings, so please forgive me. So please stay tuned for the next readings. I will be back very soon. Thank you.